so this is, I mean, all the marbles on the table for Liquid now. Very, very important. They're going onto a map that they've had a lot of success on, so it's a good chance for them. But, I mean, Immortals now have the momentum back into their favor, certainly a bit more. So it's an exciting one. A nail-biter. Let us know what you think about it. Tweet us at Overwatch_NGE. There's going to be polls there. Good omen. Let us know how you feel about that basket even. And Immortals just put into the hoop. Little Kobe again. And we'll see. It's a third and final map. Liquid absolutely need to get this win to stay in the Winter Premiere.
So far, these two teams have basically gone through the exact same kind of map types they went through the last time they played, except the results are different. The payload going to Liquid last time, the hybrid going to Immortals last time. It's all scrambled up. If everything holds true, that could be a big payout for Liquid, as they did lose 3-0 on Nepal last time. We'll see if they can put together a better performance on Control, on Li Zhang here. So far, Grim Realities looks like he's going to be making that real hard. He's going to take down Mezer.
Grim Reality starting off on the McCree. We know what he can do on this hero, and I'm sure partially to, one, because he's great with it, but two, they know AZK is going to be running Tracer, and he wants to be able to shut that threat down outright. And he's certainly got the skill to be able to do it, but AZK also quite the Tracer player himself, and it can be very hard to shut down, but there it is. Grim Reality does take care of that Tracer threat. Liquid starts off with capping the point, but Immortals now getting these return frags. They're trading out, might have an opportunity to get back in and retake the point, but now losing agilities make it a little bit harder.
Liquid's gonna run Tracer. Actually, hold on here just a moment. Deadeye coming out from Grim Realities. We've seen him use this primarily to zone and sometimes come up with kills so far. In that instance, neither really happening all that much. Self-destruct rolling out from Liquid. It's not going to make any connects to Hang's going to find Nami in the midst of all this. And Agilities is being cornered by Liquid in the back. Agilities is going to fall. And now it's looking like Liquid is going to keep holding on to this point. What I was going to say is if Liquid is going to keep running Tracer, maybe they're making up for it elsewhere because they know that Grim Reality is going to be busy. But in the event that Grim Reality starts shutting down AZK, they absolutely need to pair AZK with somebody to shut that down in response, maybe Rafa, but we'll get to there if we see it. In the meantime, ID AZK combining to find 3, and Immortals finding themselves in a familiar position for so many teams being pounded as they try and come out of spawn by Liquid.
That's the thing, Liquid really plays this so well. They just come forward now, but now that they've used ults, this is the other thing. They're smart about the fact if they lose a player or they use a lot of ults, they back themselves up a bit and don't just sit there and hold the choke and get pummeled in the choke. Immortals now have used theirs, and actually they just take the point with brute force off the whole hog. They don't even get any kills, but just press Liquid back far enough. Maybe Liquid a little bit too far, but they're going to want to take a fight here and try and just quickly convert back on the point. But now with Immortals securing 2 kills, 3, in fact, that will be enough for them to solidify a win on the point and start to get things back rolling in their favor, put time down on it. Liquid, with their initial cap, have put up 71%.
That was a very, very long stagger.
Yeah, that's... I mean, Liquid's going to re-engage a bit right here. Now, AZK sending off the pulse bomb. I think they were looking for a little bit more off of it. The Earth Shatter comes in from Mezer. Oh, Nami charging straight back, though, is going to send Mezer back to the respawn queue, and Immortals coming out with 3 kills for themselves.
Grim Reality picking up 3 in the midst of that AZK Minstrel to Hang. Pretty much a who's who of targets for McCree all in a row.
Huh. I think it's a 4th one. Top of that, this guy is... Who says McCree is not meta?
This is kind of what I'm talking about. AZK's going to give it up. He's going to switch to Hog.
Oh.
Really depends. I mean, if Grim Realities was finding themselves in flank positions, pushing him with Tracer and Rafa at the same time virtually guarantees McCree's going to go down. McCree is not that mobile. But Team Liquid deciding just to give up all of that, and they're going to switch it up and bring AZK back to a Hog, but so far that's not working out either, as Immortals are pouring it on to Liquid in their own spawn.
It's certainly killing more and more time, but I want to make sure they don't get a bit too aggressive here. Look at this. disrespect coming out from Immortals. The spawn camp. I mean, Nami's just sitting right there, and there's nothing.
You can't touch it.
Yeah, there's nothing Liquid can do about it. Grim Reality gets a couple more. Liquid are starting to get kills, but they'll have no chance of getting anyone up towards the point. Immortals just total disregard for the Liquid squad, and that is aggression at its fullest coming out from the Immortals team. Whew, and they'll take actually stage 1 on top of that. Letting Liquid know. Look at that. I mean, Nami going straight in, Earth Shatter, charge. And the rest of Immortals just pressing up, spawn camping Liquid. And I mean, there's really just nothing you can do there. So much suppression from Immortals in the back in this situation.
I don't even know if Nami realized that he sent Mezzer off in that. Oh, look, it's a whole school of Tommies.
It's a whole school of them. Hello, friends.
Is this the Blitzball arena on Lijiang?
Something like that, I think. Actually, you're going to have...
You didn't know that one either, did you?
No, no. Hey. I tried to act like I did. I couldn't. Is that like an old man reference or something? Or?
It's not a Blizzard game, so you don't have to worry about it.
Well,
alrighty.
Well, here it is. Nami falls right away.
Old man reference. Hey, now.
Hey, you're older than us.
Oh.
Older than me, at least. Well, here it is. Liquid. Liquid have already lost Minstrel, Agilities. Well, Agilities and Grim Reality both going down. Oh, the hooks from AZK. Monstrous. Coming out. He's no longer, not even on this stage, breaking out Tracer, which he's been incredible on. And Grim Reality actually switching over to Tracer himself rather than McCree. So
far, Liquid coming out hot. They have generated a number of ultimates that they're going to be using to try and maintain control at this point. Mezzer's Earth Shatter is going to be huge. All but Rafa getting pulled all the way into the back. He's going to barely survive with some support from ID. But meanwhile, Immortals also have a challenge on the point itself, and they're taking away Bridge. Rafa with a nano boost coming in.
Mezzer's got his Earth Shatter locked and loaded, but Rafa just flanking in. All the Earth Shatter comes through from Mezzer as well, putting quite a few down. Nami charges, but to no avail. The Liquid players going to pick up on quite a few kills. And they'll continue to hold on to this point. Immortals getting stomped in that last one, and that'll be a reset coming through. 50, just about 50% and counting. Out for Liquid, though. Third and final map, guys. Keep in mind, this one is huge for Liquid to come up on, but Immortals working their way over to the White Room side. Graviton comes out. ID lays it on the field. Agility's using that whole hog defensively, trying to keep the Liquid squad at bay as they try and press into them. Grim Reality has a pulse bomb ready and actually was already able to find Minstrel. It's a one-player advantage for Immortals in the fight. Now they're just finding frag after frag on the Liquid players. Finally able to even up the playing field a bit. I mean, Liquid at this point just trying to stall out at the point as long as possible. Give themselves a couple more percentage points. Every bit helps, but Immortals turning the tide back in their favor. Liquid with 83% to kick it off.
Liquid's probably only one possession away from tying up the scoreline here on Lijiang. Immortals, though, an Earth Shatter, a Pulse Bomb, and a Self-Destruct to work with. That Pulse Bomb's going to roll out. Nothing really big coming up on it, just wasting a little bit of Mezzer's shield. Mezzer, he's getting behind in the shield game. He's got to watch out for Nami's Earth Shatter. He's got an Earth Shatter of his own for Mezzer, though. Self-Destruct not connecting either. Rafa's going to have to get out.
Oh, Earth Shatter from Nami is going to be very big, though. A well-timed sound barrier from Minstrel. I mean, kept some of his teammates alive, but with Nami getting the nano-boosted Reinhardt swinging hurt train, I mean, it's just nothing you can do. At that point, Minstrel will just send himself in to hang out with the Tommies for a little bit, and Tommy the Fish, Tommy the School of Tommies. And now it's Liquid trying to get back in his Immortal, actually Liquid working in through White Room side as well.
Liquid is very low on their ultimate count, though. Rafa actually changing over to Pharah in the meantime. And Immortals, they're generating a lot of ultimates. Actually, Nami getting pulled forward, getting barely saved by a barrier.
Rafa throw back to his olden days.
Oh, rip.
Oh, yeah, Immortals losing 3. Liquid losing 3 as well. Earth Shatter from Nami. Oh, ends up going down to AZK. Maybe coming through just a bit late. Looks like Liquid might... No, never mind. It was only AZK on the point. Immortals are going to hang on.
That split into a number of smaller fights, some of which Liquid came out above, some of which Immortals, but in the end, Immortals just a little bit more net positive in that overall exchange. Grim Reality's looking for a nasty pulse bomb right now. He's going to be peppering to hang and keeping him guessing. Graviton, he's going to throw it right in the middle of it.
Oh, Nami with three
Nami.
though. Oh goodness, that should be all Immortals, sending it up 2-0 in this series. There's nothing AZK can do at this point, even if you pull up the biggest pulse bomb of your life. I still don't think it's going to happen. As now, Grim Reality will go hang out with Tommy as well, but that is Immortals taking a 2-0 lead in this final series. If Liquid don't get it together right now, they're done in the Winter Premiere. They need to kick it into high gear, win 3 straight, or they are going to be done in this tournament. With a very big next stage of Lijiang to come. Normally this is uncanny of Liquid, because this is normally just a bread and butter map for them a majority of the time, and so far Immortals have been taking it to them.
The majority of the time they're not playing Immortals though, and even though Liquid is putting up a valiant effort here, and in some cases generating tons of the capture percentage before Immortals even gets a word in, but once Immortals finds their feet and gets rolling, so far they've just been able to walk right over Liquid. Liquid is making it tough, but 2-0. Yeah. It's 2-0. There's no other way to dress it up.
That's right, 2-0. It is do or die. Liquid on the back foot to keep themselves in the Overwatch Winter Premiere with a shot to make land. Grim Reality is going to be back on the McCree, and AZK is putting himself back onto Tracer. They think that's what they need here, and I think it's definitely worth a shot for them, because AZK has been really big for them on Tracer over the past couple days on this map, and now Grim Reality starts it off, gets on to Dahang. They need to put some pressure on to Grim Reality, I think, if Liquid want to have success here, but they haven't been able to do that so far, and it is just all Immortals in the kill feed right now. They will strike first on this point and cap it.
I'll have you know, I saw Grim Reality miss 3 times in a row. That's a whole
3 times? That is also uncanny of Grim Reality.
AZK is going to be coming back into this fight with a pulse bomb. ID Mezzer nearby with Gravitons, Earth Shatters. But it's a similar story for Immortals, Earth Shatter and a Deadeye. And that's going to be AZK going down to Agilities to lead this fight off.
Oh man, AZK has been having a rough time on Tracer today against Immortals. They've been shutting him down every chance they can. Liquid now still staying aggressive onto the point. They put down the Graviton, and it will get some kills for them. 3 going the way of Liquid now. This is something they can stand up and shout about. Nami comes back with 1 onto Rafa, but Liquid starting to work their way back into this game, and they're going to need to keep this fire rolling. As AZK finally doing his magic on the Tracer as well, cleaning up on targets. It's what he does best in this role, and Liquid will start to put things back into their favor. They got to keep this going though, David, I'm telling you.
Only 43% for Immortals so far, so Liquid definitely not on the rocks. They're starting to match that score already. Liquid with 4 ultimates to work with to try and deny Immortals any sort of room back in this fight. Grim Reality's trying to break out a Deadeye, but he's going to be knocked back. And that's not going to amount to anything right there. An Earth Shatter rolling out for Liquid.
Self-destruct on top of it. Rafa finding the connection onto Agilities. The combination, thought it could have picked up a couple more, but in the end, Liquid come out with a numbers advantage. And Grim Reality's forced to just back up and wait for the rest of the respawners on his team. And this is a good sign for Liquid, at least. I mean, they're slowly getting it, but
they've tied the score, but they burned most of their advantage to keep it, and Immortals are coming back with their own Earth Shatter. Agility's got a Whole Hog, which can certainly shut down any sort of shield war in favor of Immortals. Immortals now stepping foot back on point. Nami's definitely looking for that Earth Shatter.
Oh, he will have the opportunity in a moment. Getting a Biotic set on himself, charging back in. Earth Shatter comes through at a perfect time to make sure, or to try to keep himself alive, but AZK went to focus the hurt. Reinhardt, Immortals come out with the frags nonetheless. ID getting crushed on the point by Agilities and company. And now Immortals looking to retake this point as Rafa stalling as long as he possibly can, but Agilities, who else?
360 that?
Did he 360 that?
Looks like he tried to 360 headshot that. Oh my god.
Hey,
I hope it was intentional. He wasn't just back checking, but either way. Team Liquid, they're going to be coming back. Pulse Bomb and a Graviton. We've seen that work out quite a bit for AZK and ID in the past, and they're going to be looking to repeat that success. There's the Graviton. Here's the Pulse Bomb. So far, not coming up with anything. Deadeye in the back. Grim Reality is going to find one with it.
Grafa, easy pickings there for Grim Reality on top of it. Liquid goes in. They use ults and get nothing for it. And this is, they're going to be put into a very tough spot here. Not that Immortals really have a whole lot either, but it'll be pretty much a dry fight on both sides to decide this one, other than Agility's coming up with the whole hog in a moment. But it's go time right now for Liquid, and they lose AZK early. This might be troublesome. Mezzer gets an Earth Shatter down, but the rest of Liquid aren't there for the follow-up. ID takes out Agilities, but their tournament life is on the line right now, Liquid. With Minstrel, Rafa, and ID all going down at 95% on the point, this might be it for them. Liquid's got to get back in a hurry. AZK desperately trying to get there. What a shot from Grim Reality, shutting it down, and Liquid just getting sent home. Oh, goodness me. That is going to be Immortals taking it to Liquid on their own map.
Able to win there 3-0. Immortals cleaning up, knocking out Liquid. With that, Liquid is going home. We have our top 4.